Once again, we are backstage Marvel Universe Live. The show is coming to Tampa in January. We are so excited. We've talked a lot already in previous segments about the action, about the actual show, what all goes into it. What we have not talked about yet is wardrobe. Rebecca is the one who helps make it all happen, help make sure everyone is looking good. Yeah. Talk about the wardrobe, the costume changes. This is a big feat. This is as big of, I think, a part of the show as anything else.
Yeah, well, we have about 43 cast members and we all have to keep them looking good. They all have to look marvelous.
Yes, they do look marvelous. That's awesome. How many different wardrobes are we talking about? Costumes and...
Each character has anywhere between 1 to 5 costumes each, so they can change up to 5 times during a show. They can change 6 times during a show, depending on what costumes they're going in and out of.
And they're elaborate, so this can't be the easiest thing to be just easily, okay, I got 20 seconds to get in and out of one.
Well, especially some of our creatures. Some of our creatures take up to 10 to 15 minutes to dress. I mean, just getting people like Rocket and Groot and, you know, all of the characters you know and love. I mean, Hulk's change takes about 5 to 10 minutes, you know? So getting those in are very elaborate. They're very, there's lots of little bitty pieces that you have to make sure. This morning alone, I almost let our lizard walk out without his shorts undone. Without his shorts done.
That would be a major wardrobe malfunction. We do.
That's okay. It was in the back.
Okay.
Nobody would notice.
Well, talk about some of the stuff that you have out here for us today, because again, I mean, this is movie quality, set quality costumes.
So our designer is Mark Koss.
Okay.
He designed all the costumes. He worked very closely with Marvel and with our team at Feld to make sure that everything was up to Marvel standards. Because as any Marvel fan knows, as any comic book fan knows, there are many different incarnations of the characters. So you may have Spider-Man, but you may have like 5 different versions of Spider-Man. We want to make sure we get that Spider-Man that Marvel wants. Okay. Or that Captain America that Marvel wants. So some of the things we have on the tables, we have some of our creatures. I'm gonna start with those because those are the biggest and they're kind of the coolest. I mean, well, I think all of our costumes are cool, but you know.
You can't pick favorites.
Right, no, totally. So some of our creatures, they're definitely the bigger heads. They're the ones on the end here.
How heavy are these guys?
They're not heavy at all. You can pick it up, and if you want to put it on, you're more than welcome
This
to.
guy can put it on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh boy.
I think he looks kind of like a mutated piranha.
So, he does.
So these are creatures you will see in our Guardians part of the universe. I'm gonna get behind you and help you.
It's actually not, I mean, I don't know, maybe 5 pounds? It's really not that bad.
It's a bicycle helmet essentially that is built on top of these other things.
It's gonna mess up my hair, but that's all right. It's worth it.
It totally is.
Oh, this is, now I can see out of this one. Can you see out of most of the other ones?
Yes, yeah, they all have varying degrees of visibility. Like our Chitauri probably have the best. He has a good field of vision as well. Oh, you want to put the hands on? He's got some hands. Okay. Really creepy hands.
But this
Those are that's a nail job right there. Claws.
He calls them his jazz hands.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
So this is from our Guardians section of our universe.
I'm not gonna, this is getting kind of heavy. Like, I can't imagine actually performing in stunts and going around stage.
Bounces. He's on stilts that bounce.
Jeez Louise.
So.
Last question, how do you keep everything organized? I can't even keep everything organized in my closet. I can't imagine what it is keeping all of this organized.
Well, every character, every performer has a number, and that number is then associated with their costume pieces. So for instance, you'll see here, this head has a number, has a label and a number. So this is Fire Tribe, and it's number 15. So it belongs to a performer whose number is 15. So
does it travel like this?
It travels in a case. Like we have like we have 2 head cases, and then each performer has like a tag with their name on a rack, similar racks like this, but they have a tag, and then all their costumes are hung up behind it, and they are all hung up. They should all be hung up according to act in the show.
Well, Rebecca, I'm going to have you come to my house and organize my closet and help figure this out. Job well done. Thanks for spending some time with us today. We appreciate it.